Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be playing some Jund, and we're going to go big Jund. We're going to do some pretty crazy stuff. And credit where it's due. I was working on a list similar to this, and I saw something that popped up. I believe it was from Carlo MTG. So I kind of just melded our two together and made this final pile. We're going to start with some Burst Lightning, though, because this seems good. If we're going to have mana to spend, we'll probably be able to send it upstairs for 4 late in the game. We do have some Llanowar Elves, because we're trying to ramp and do big Jund things. Some Bitter Triumph and Shoot the Sheriff to also get rid of creatures. We do have Badger Mole Cub, because again, we want some mana. Intrepid Paleontologist, we want mana. However, this also gets rid of stuff from graveyards, which is important. We have some Earthbender Ascension, which is pretty nice, alongside Terra Symbiosis, because we have a few things to put counters on stuff, not a lot. There is Maelstrom Pulse as some additional removal. Debris Beetle, which is actually really fun with the card we're going to talk about here in a second. We also have some Overlord of the Hauntwoods to work with our Earthbender Ascension, but again, ramping us up. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, this can also be a finisher when put alongside Devastating Onslaught. So if you can make multiple copies with this extra mana of Debris Beetle or your Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, you can do enough damage just to kill your opponent before even getting to the attack step, which is kind of wild. And then for some extra mana spend, we do have Lewis Pompous Pillager. Now, I would like to have a second Lewis in the deck, so I'm not sure where that needs to come from, but we'll see as we play the games out. And as per usual, if you want to save money on your Magic, go over to Tales of Adventure. They're TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON, it's DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on whatever the heck you get over on the website. So go do it and support the channel. For now, though, let's go see if we can actually get some wins with some really big Jund things. Alright, why not? And then, if the Llanowar Elf lives, we'll probably just lead with Ascension, because that also ramps, and then we could just play this the following turn. I think we're back to a world of these little, you know, various Izzet decks being really popular again. Let's see. I need to get a red land, right? Yeah. But they are very beatable. That's the other thing. Well, am I going to use Maelstrom Pulse on 2 little duders? I mean, we just get the land back, so that's fine. And we could put a counter on our Ascension, so whatevs. like, that's cool, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could have 5, but I think it just makes sense to do this here. Play that tapped. Go attacking. And now this has 3 counters, and it needs to have 4 more. So the next land we play will trigger it. Yep, you have a Slick Shot. Show off. Congrats. Gonna bounce your thing, draw a card. No, just gonna Burst Lightning us. Fair. Ooh, Badger Mole Cub. I was not expecting to see you, friend. So now that'll tap for extra. We Badger Mole Cub. Turn this into a thing. So now we have 2, 4, 5, 6. I could 3 and 3 and set up something there. I think we're just going to do this. Just bring the pain. Yeah. And just set up a big attack. Now, granted, I could have got 2 counters on this. 3 when I attack. Yeah, if I could have got it to 4, maybe it would have been worth it on the next attack step. Here we're attacking for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we're actually going to have lethal. Because we can do this. And then we get to search for a land, which then puts a counter on something. And then just attack, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow. Because we get to make a land here that triggers. Sicko. Nice. All right. Crazy as it is, I think that game was genuinely won because of the Maelstrom Pulse. Because otherwise, we would have definitely taken more damage on the turn they played these, and we just been cooked. So, you know, sometimes the simplest cards can be the winners. I think I'm going to mulligan that. That feels bad going first with that. I don't like that. All right, we're going no defense. Oh, can't do that first because that only produces red. How many of y'all made that mistake? Playing the wrong land like a Verge or something, not realizing it's either not the land you think it is or it produces the wrong color? Like, that's way more common than I think people want to admit. Alright. Can't do much else here, but we'll attack. Probably should have just played Overlord first, but I'm kind of hoping we get to play it for full size. Ooh, we are going to get to play a full-size Overlord. That's cool. Now I need something else to do with all this mana. Well, there's a little bit of something to do with the mana. Overlord's obviously going to die here, right? 0 chance you just let me keep this. Kutzel's flanker. Sure. That'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm willing to just shoot that guy. Whatever. I know I could have waited till they made their decisions or whatnot. Though, maybe I'm supposed to just let them block there. Like, they block Cub. Still would have taken... They would have been at 11, and then they still have to deal with that. We would have been able to deal 4 upstairs. So yeah, them blocking probably wasn't that big a deal. Not like we need Badger Mole Cub at this point. It's kind of just hanging out for the most part. And that was their best block. I mean, well, opponent's saying GG. Okay, well, some of them are easier than others, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is tough because it doesn't even look like what the deck's trying to do. It's just like, look, there's a bunch of mana things in Terra Symbiosis. We didn't immediately kill Llanowar Elf, though. Huh. I say we do this. Juice that. And I'll go ahead and play another Llanowar Elf, I guess. Waste some mana. I almost did this first and then Badger Mole second so that we could actually, like, get a card, but, nah. May not matter all that much in the end. I'm just going to do this. I mean, I'm sure you're going to go after the Paleontologist here because I would. But if they're doing a thing where it's just like, make you sacrifice a creature, we'll just sacrifice Stomping Grounds because it just comes back. Ooh, they could get rid of our Stomping Grounds. Nope, they decided to leave everything alone. Interesting. Alright, I'll bite. If you have a counter, I can pay 2 at least. Doing this before I attack so I can actually use those creatures for something. Alright, guess now we go try to attack. They're going to go looking for a second blue or a second black, maybe? Sure, makes sense. I'm still going to go get a red land. So I at least have double of everything. At least 2 green, at least 2 black, at least 2 red. Alright, so I get a land back. I get to keep the... Oh, that's no good in this matchup. Come on, deck. I just realized I should be playing some creature lands. Not doing so is kind of bad. I mean, we have all the mana we need to do stuff. We just have to find a way to do it. Ooh, oh, come on. Let's find... Oh, come on. Let's find Devastating Onslaught. We could just win on the spot. We can make hasty overlords. Come on. Oh, sure, you can have that. I don't really care. Come on. Oh, dang it. Well, we had a shot, team. We blew it. We're going to lose this. We just drew too many lands. We drew basically all mana and an overlord. Like, this is what should happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Actually, we could still play overlord. And, oh, I was going to say we could overlord and then just play the onslaught for 1. And that would have been good enough, but... tough. Alright. Man, even a Overlord of the Boiler Builders would have been good, so then they don't even want to bounce it, you know? Must be another Meringue River Regent here. So you can bounce my guy, their guy, and then, like, replay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, nope, they're just going to keep there, too. Still, same situation. Nope, didn't get there. However, we can now play this. Play this. Drain them for 3. So we don't just die to their Meringue River Regents now. Oh, man, this is so tight. Alright, we get hit with one of them. Go to 9. Plus, they have to have some number of counters here, right? Oh. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do this for the low side, just to see if they commit to a counter first. If they do, they're just going to counter and copy Meringue River Regent. We can't win anyway. Assuming it's 3 steps ahead, which it looks like it is. Okay, then we really couldn't win anyway here, right? Yeah, we were dead anyway. All right. Yeah, we just drew terrible in that game. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, we're keeping... I mean, we don't have black mana. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this. Yeah, this is actually kind of a bad keep, actually. Because even if the Llanowar Elf lives, the best thing I'm going to do is Terra Symbiosis on 2. It's really not that exciting. Yeah. That's tough. I'm wondering if it's worth it for me to go ahead. Yeah, I guess I have to do this. Just to give me access to black mana. And then in the chance I draw another black source, I could cast both of these next turn, maybe. Duelist of the Mind. I would like to kill that thing. Wow, we're not doing much of anything. I guess it's a good thing we played that Overlord when we did. And then I guess we go ahead and play this. And then we wait. Though now, if we find one of our other Overlords or whatever, like all of our cards are basically active now, so that's cool. Oh, speaking of. Excellent. I'll do this so we can just play it full size. It's worth taking the 2. Get rid of that guy. Alright. Now we're in pretty good shape. What's funny is, if they attacked here, I was going to say, I probably don't even block with Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. We're going to get rid of that, so no shenanigans. Then we're going to attack with both of these, because we get to kill the 4/4. So we don't lose the Llanowar Elf. And then we get a 6/5. Alright. Yeah, don't know what the opponent's game plan is from here, but I imagine it's not good. Okay, Riddler, but Riddler just dies, and then it's game over, right? Get rid of the fear of missing out. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, let's try to do something with this. Alright. Usually Elf or Badger Mole Cub or both are not long for this world, but looks like will not be the case this time. Yeah, let's just turn that into a thing and attack. Because what else are we going to do? And they are not coming for a badger mole cub here. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to play this now, so I have access to the red mana for the future. To play our Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. There's some white mana. So I'm going to assume, rightfully or wrongfully, that they're probably going to try, if I were guessing. Just, oh, what? Really? Well, I guess my assumption was going to be wrongfully, because I was going to play Earthbender Ascension, turn a land into a guy, play a land, so I get the 2 triggers on this. Then that way, if they had a sweeper, then these 2 go away, triggering this, and then I play Overlord of the Boiler Bilges afterwards, and ta-da, right? That was going to be the plan, but turns out we never had to institute the plan. Okay, sure. This is fine. Actually, more than fine if we get to play Overlord next turn, which it looks like we do. Though there is a world here, I was going to say, where if we got a removal spell, we might just play Lana Ralph and leave up something, but that didn't happen. So, 1, 2, 3. This would be 4. Play a land is 5. Just trying to think what next turn looks like. If I instead just go Paleontologist, Lana Ralph. Oh, I still wouldn't have the second red for this, though. Never mind. I was thinking something that was completely irrelevant. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I would. I would have Paleontologist, actually. Yeah, I should have taken a chance playing against green. I should have went Lana Ralph Paleontologist there. Because then if I could Overlord and just start offing their dudes, like, that's just way more value. Whereas now I might have to play this for just the low-cost side, which is whatever. Oh, you went for a Lana Ralph? Okay, cool. I'm down, I guess. This is all kind of working out, I suppose. Still don't know what the opponent's doing just yet. I'm assuming it's going to be something that requires a lot of mana. Okay, well, that's one of those things that could require a lot of mana, for sure. Huh. Alright, I guess we just go for it. If they have a way to get rid of it, so be it. Would you trade, and do I want to trade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's not attack. Might have been worth it. I don't know. Oh, so this is probably some type of cage deck, if I were guessing. Why the hell are we attacking here? Alright, I'm your Huckleberry, I guess. Really? Notice I didn't block with the 5/5. It's like, are they playing, like, I don't know, Overprotect or something? Like, that did not go at all how I thought it was going to go. That is a very interesting and kind of unique situation, but I'm here for it, I guess. Attack with these 2, kill off the Evangelist, I suppose. Just so it can't do shenanigans next turn. Yeah, that works. Okay. Badger Mole. Alright, so they got a lot of mana now. No follow-up, though. Okay. This whole thing is very weird all of a sudden. Yeah, I guess we just play a Badger Mole, turn a swamp into a guy, attack. At this point, I'm just willing to attack with everything. We have plenty of mana. Like, who cares? Get rid of this thing so there's no good blocks and just let the rest do their thing. Sure. We'll pump a Lana Ralph. Interesting that the land didn't block there, because it's basically a free block. Well, that Lantern Elf ain't going to cut it. I think this is a case of, like, we were both ramping. We just ramped into bigger, reusable things. Okay, yeah, let's do it. This is okay, because, like, even if our Badger Mole Cub doesn't survive, which I don't expect it to, we actually have things to do with the mana otherwise. We could get rid of this. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Alright, we'll just pass. I think we're going to use this to just get rid of something. I just don't know what just yet. Another Ruin Lurker bat. Ooh, actually, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pay the 3, get rid of this, and I can Maelstrom Post and get rid of both bats. Which is great. Though I should have waited, because they wouldn't have gotten to scry twice here. I should have done that during their end step. Yeah, that was a little lazy play. I let them scry for no reason there. Granted, they left the card on top, so I guess it doesn't matter, but it could have mattered is the thing. Alright, get rid of those. Yep, you have a Pride Mate. We will play Badger Mole Cub into this. Playing this. Turn one of these into a 2/2. I guess we kind of have all the colors at this point. Let's get more green, I guess. Now I just need something big I can copy with a Devastating Onslaught, and we're all good. Yeah, don't even care about Badger Mole going away. Like, it helps with Onslaught or whatever, but it's mostly fine. Alright, we're attacking. End the turn. Really? Alright. Just waiting to see if they have like an angel or something here or whatever. They do. I'd much rather get rid of that. Got paid off for our patience. It's always nice. Not always common, but it's nice when it happens. Yeah, I'm just going to attack for 3. Actually, just attack for 2. Force them to draw something here. I mean, if they shelter, we just block, so, like, whatever. You got it. And a Healer's Hawk. Excellent. And a Lantern Elf. Alright, well, now we're just waiting. Actually, in a weird way, I could copy a creature if I just want to make one of these big, which is kind of silly. Oh, wait, actually, we would trigger this. Hold on. Maybe I should have done that. Because I could have made 2 copies of like a Thornspire Verge. Ah, that was a little dumb. And I still could have played the Lantern Elf because they would have had the lands would have had haste. Oh well, we'll pass. That's tough though. That's the thing I didn't even think about that I definitely could have got away with. Okay, now that's annoying. So now we got to find something to deal with the angel, or just find one of our game winners. Those are not them. Let me tell you. I think we only have one more draw before... Actually, this is already out of hand. Yeah, we have to... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could copy 1 time. I don't think that's going to be enough. I mean, I say that. We'd at least be able to kill the angel. That would be something. Like, not a great something, but it would be something. It wouldn't be dead. Be close to it, though. Alright. You got it. Alright, we're down to 4. But this kind of has to be... Oh, we just drew a bunch of lands. Alright, well, we lose. Like, can't win those. Oh, this is going to be a tough hand. I don't even know what we're going to do with this. Yeah, we keep it, I guess. Oh, and an authority of the consoles? Okay, sure. This is going to be some long control situation. All right, lead with this. Probably gets hit with the lightning helix. Yep. Which was my assumption. They still don't have blue mana. Alright, I guess we're supposed to try with the cub at least. Alright, that's something, I guess. Still no blue lands. At some point, they're going to be setting up to sweep the board. So here's what I'm going to do here. Because they don't have counters available. They have to have kept the hand because of sweepers. I'll still have 2 red. I guess I'll get another black here. And then I'm just going to attempt to attack with all this, I guess. I'm going to assume, like, Day of Judgment is coming. And then we'll just get our 2 triggers from this. Wait, you don't even have that? Oh, really? Yeah, you have at least a blue mana available now, though. God, am I supposed to just play an Overlord here? Like, what are you... What? What's in their hand? Like, I can't... My brain is having a problem right now because I can't fathom just not playing anything at all here. Alright, I'm gonna go for it, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Like, sure. All right. Oh, you know, well, no, you can't even play the Wan Shi Tong because that's double blue. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you have something, you have something. Okay, consult works. I mean, I have to assume they're just looking for a plains or an island to turn on their lands, right? I mean, yeah, that's fine that happened. We're not concerned about that. If you didn't take something to turn on your other lands, I'm genuinely confused. Yeah, I mean, I guess we still do the dang thing, but it just feels weird. So we do this, we get to trigger a thing, we attack, we get to trigger... Yeah, sure. Whatever. Like, I don't know anymore. We're probably losing this game, by the way. Just to point that out. I have no illusions that this is going to go well for us. What way do I want to go here? Because no matter what, I mean, yeah, sure, we'll just send all this. Because I don't think we're going to win by just damaging them under the current circumstances. I don't think that's a real thing. Yeah. Consult? Sure. I guess if you have a, what'd you call? Split up would have been good there. Alright, I guess we're just attacking. I don't know what else to do. And I'm just putting them on the lands, because when the lands die, I at least still get something back, versus them just playing, like, Get Lost on our Paleontologists. Okay, I have to assume they've waited and this is the turn, right? We'll just end up using Paleontologists, get rid of a bunch of stuff from their yard. Things they can't replay easily. Because that seems like the right thing to do. Alright. Cool. Those come back, but we're already beyond the trigger point, so it doesn't really matter. Man, where's our big old dude at? Our overlord of the boiler bilges. Where is you? Oh, I should have done this first. I could have made one of these lands bigger. Yeah, that was a mistake. Could have attacked for 3 there. I mean, I'm sure they have another sweeper, though. Surely. And yes, I don't necessarily want to put it on the land that doesn't come back, but, like, it's just the way Arena tapped. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, well, that's kind of an interesting card. Wow, really? We won that? I'm not going to lie to y'all. At no step of the way did I know what my opponent's draw was. Like, this... I have no explanation for this matchup. Like, I felt like we for sure should have, not even could have. I think we should have lost this one. I don't know. Weird things happen in Magic sometimes, though. Okay, sure. Oh man. This is a hand I feel like I'm just creating a bad situation for myself. Okay, I mean, we did a little something here. Oh, Llanowar is dead. Looks like they just kept the burn spell up to see... Oh, they didn't. I was going to say, it looked like maybe they kept the burn spell up to see if we had a Badger Mole, but... Maybe they're doing other things with their mana. I don't want to play Overlord here yet. So let's sample to see what type of counters they have. If there are counters. Okay, good to know. If there is, they chose not to play it on a Debris Beetle. The other thing I will say that's nice about having the Overlords is you can just kind of park them as a spell so you have a creature later, which isn't a bad thing. I will test their counters. I'm sure you have something here. No, and nothing there, huh? All right. Go attacking? Huh. Okay, well, I got no clue. I apparently know nothing. I mean, you got 4 mana. You got all your colors, unless you need double red, I guess. Oh, you do nothing in this fight. That's for sure. All right, we'll see if you want to do something to Llanowar. I mean, I guess you could flash in Wan Shin Tong here, but then we could shoot the Sheriff. Oh, they just want to get lost. All right. Sure, I guess. And the turn? Oh, there's an Elspeth. Yeah, sure. Ooh, this guy tramples. I don't necessarily... Ooh, if I waste that on there... Well, if I find an untapped land, I just play this, shoot Elspeth, crew this, get in there. So that doesn't really matter. I guess we're just going to hold shoot the Sheriff. Alright, well, good call, I guess. Got a little lucky, but, you know, you got to take those sometimes. As much as I would like to just attack the opponent, I have to assume there's a sweeper coming or another removal spell if they're coming after our Overlord at some point. The good news is, though, if they kill this one or sweep the board for this one, we do have another one next turn. And practically any creature could crew the Debris Beetle. So there is that. So let's just find a creature here. that is a creature. Not the one I was anticipating, but a creature nonetheless. Ooh, nice. Now do I take their bait? Because if I let them kill the debris beetle, then if they get a sweeper, they get to get both overlords. But, alright. I guess if you have it, you have it. Ooh, they didn't have it, though. Alright. Pass the turn. And actually, I guess if it's Ultima, you get rid of our creatures and our debris beetle, so it doesn't really matter. But even then, at that point, we could just top deck like Earthbringer, Earthbender, Ascension, and attack for 2. Opponent's thinking a lot here about something. That's usually bad news when your opponent goes in the tank that long, but we'll see. They might also just have something that's a combination of, like, destroyed boiler bilges and... Oh. We're not going to do anything? That doesn't sound right. Something's up. Okay, then I guess we just win. Oh, you know what I wonder? If their hand was something like a couple of lightning helix or some such, and they just don't kill the... Like, they could have gained enough life to kill one, maybe, but then... I don't know, maybe? Yeah, I have no clue what happened there, but I'll take it either way. Okay, I guess we keep this. Pay the 2, and then I guess we can let them take their turn, because if they don't have anything to use this with, then we don't care. Bramble Familiar. Alright, we'll kill the Bramble Familiar. And then, sadly, we're going to cub into, like, nothing here. Alright, Bramble Familiar, I see you. More mana dudes, I guess. Yep. So this gets interesting. We can... I mean, I guess I should have played the red land last turn, but... I didn't. So, we could play Badger Mole to put a counter here. Tap for 2 for 3. But I can't do much with 3. So it's just, do I want to just do 4? I'm going to gamble here. I have a thought. What if we just play Badger Mole into Paleontologist? And then no attacks. We theoretically, even if they play Ouroboros here, we should be able to play Boiler Villages and get rid of it. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll take 2. That feels like the safest thing that could have happened to us, actually. So now we just do this. Because if they've been hurting for mana, then whatever. Okay, so that goes away. Then we... we're at 16. How much mana do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 right now. I think this is mostly fine. I mean, because worst case, you tap 4 to Ouroboros, so we take, like, 5. We attack, can kill an Ouroboros. Actually, it's worse if they have the Zookeeper, right? No, they didn't. We also don't have much here either, though. If we're being real. Alright, opponent. So they could return a Bramble Familiar. So we don't want to target that. Yep. All right, cool. That works too. So yeah, this was a weird little pile. It came in at 10 and 6, so that's like 62, 63%. So that's not bad. The thing I don't understand, and I wish I had a better explanation for you, is I thought the control matchups were going to be more difficult for us, but somehow those were the ones we won more easily. So I'm a little confused. I don't really know how this all went down. But, you know, wins are wins, I guess, however they come. Again, I wish I had like another Lewis in the deck somewhere. So maybe if you're missing something else, go ahead and play that. I think the Overlords are a requirement in here. And honestly, there could probably even be an argument made for another Debris Beetle if you're trying to get the devastating onslaught win. And I played a game or two before I started recording as well, and those wins were pretty sweet when you get to copy one of your Overlords and attack, but I don't know if we got more than maybe one of those in this video, potentially. So, either way, really cool deck, though. If you want to play Jund and play some cards that people forgot about, you're kind of melding some forgotten cards with some brand new cards, and that's really cool. So, you know, link will be on the Moxfield where you can go download it, have some fun with it like usual. Otherwise, that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.